All right, I wanted to do something special for you guys. I am going to show you how to make the easiest shrimp pasta salad. All right, so first you're going to start off with your pot. And I chose to use the tricolor pasta because, I wanted to do something that makes it look really, really nice. This is really like extra for aesthetics and stuff. So you're going to add your water. I like to use a gallon of water. So the oven is on. The stove, and the stove is on medium for right now. So you add your salt, which is not too much, really light, and you add your oil. I use extra virgin olive oil because you're really not trying to taste it in a pasta. So you mix it up a little bit and then you let it cook. I checked on it every like 5 minutes, and the pasta was probably done in like 15 total. So after your pasta is done, how you know it's done is you want to make sure that it's soft, is really like wiggly, but not too soft where it's breakable. So this is the well done pasta. Now, when your pasta is done, you're going to set it to the side so you can go ahead and cook the other ingredients to add to it. So now you have your good cooking pan that you normally use for like when you really want to saute, stuff. So I'm going to start with the shrimp. I put the olive oil first. Now the stove was on high at this point, so I had to bring it down. So that's why I was popping before I put the rest of the shrimp. But I put the olive oil, then I placed my shrimp there. I left the tail on purpose because I heard that it holds, the juice, the seasoning juice or whatever. So anyway, so I used Creole seasoning, and I used, I believe, some pepper. Yep, some black pepper to season the shrimp. In this ingredients, you're only going to use like 2 to 3 seasoning. Because this is a pasta salad, not actual like a pasta dish. It's like a pasta salad. So I'm sauteing the shrimp. I flipped the shrimp at least 2 to 3 times to make sure that each side was really brown, because you want your pasta to be really cooked. And you also want your pasta to be cooked just enough, just like the pasta, not overly cooked, where it's chewy. So as you can see, I'm still just flipping to make sure the seasoning on both sides is brown, not dark brown, but just light brown, lightly cooked. Like I said, this dish is really easy to make. So after I put my pasta to the side, the shrimp is done. I'm just going to place the shrimp on top of the pasta. And then I'm going to go ahead to my next venture, which is the vegetables, which is just peppers. So I already purchased pre-made peppers. I put the olive oil, and now I'm going to saute the peppers. With the peppers, some pieces kind of came a little bit big, so I did cut them a little bit to smaller pieces. But anywho, so like I said, we're going to use the 2 seasonings, Creole seasoning and some pepper, and then we're just going to saute them. So saute them meaning, you use light oil once again, and you just spinning the vegetables onto the pan. So I did add some already pre-made tomatoes, and I put that on top of the peppers, and you mixing those as well. Now, because the tomatoes came with its own personal juice, I did add a little bit of Creole seasoning and black pepper to make sure that the flavors were there, because I didn't want the tomato juice to overpower. So I did add a little bit more so it can be really seasoned. Then I mixed that as well to make sure that it's nicely sauteed. It's really cooked, but not too cooked. Once again, you don't want anything overcooked because it'll be really like soggy. So then after I'm done with that, I place that on top. And then once everything is nice in the pot, then I mixed everything up really, really well before I added my dressing. So everything cooked so fast. So that's why everything was still hot. The pasta was still warm. The shrimp was nice and hot. And then the vegetables came in nice and hot as well to mix everything up. I use ranch dressing for my pasta salad because that's what I like, but I know other people use whatever dressing they choose. Some people even mix their dressings. They'll put two dressings, maybe even three dressings, but I just use just one dressing, ranch dressing, classic on top of that, just real simple. And then the pasta salad came out fantastic, real easy. Once again, it's like a really fast, if you're trying to make a quick meal for lunch or for someone, shrimp pasta salad is the go-to meal. You use it as a side dish or you can use it as a main dish. And then once I mix everything up, I put a little bit of basil, or was it basil? I believe it was basil, for a little decor to make it look really, really fancy. And that's it. Subscribe.